Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Stan, um, in Crystal of Atlan, just chilling and stuff. Today's gonna be a short video on Crystal of Atlan because there's nothing really much to say. I mean, there's some stuff I could go over, but not a whole lot. The big thing I want to talk about is, alright, so if you're playing Crystal of Atlan, you know that we just got a new pet summon. This used to be the Crystal Fox. Crystal Fox is what I have right here in front of me, my main tag along. We got a new gold pet, which is the Heaven's Treasure Thunder Knight contract. I have one of them. I need to build him, so doing that later. But that's not fully what I talk about, but it relates to it. What I want to talk about is consignment, and if you are a free-to-play player or a regular player, you know, as long as you're not like, ooh, sorry about that, stepped on my cord. Yeah, let me just there. If you're a free-to-play player or a regular player in general, probably not whale, but whales also do it because they can do whatever the heck they want, it seems. To get opals in a good amount for summons and other stuff that you personally want to get with the opals, you can sell off money. There's 50k, 100k, 500k, a million, 5 million, 10 million. Right? The problem right now that I want to talk to you about is if we go to 5 million, why is the market price 949 opals? If you are like me and all the other players, you will recognize that that price is significantly lower than what it usually sells for. 5 million should go for 1,000 and 10 million should be going for 2,000, but look at 10 million. It's close. 10 million is the one that hasn't really been affected that much. Because usually people just get 5 million and sell it. Look at 1 million. 190? Ugh. This should be at least 1,000. 1,000, like 1,500 ish range, 1,300 ish range, somewhere around there is what they used to go for. But ever since this new pet, there's been a number of people who have been purposely undercutting their gold so they can quickly get more pulls quickly. So they sell it at a cheaper price. And that, unfortunately, while good for them for getting pulls, it fucks over everybody. So other players, especially ones that are fully free to play, who cannot spend or don't have the money to spend, they can no longer get the most bang for their buck, which is a problem because it's not fair. It's already not fair, and I get games aren't always fair. Life isn't always fair. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. But here's the thing. It screws over you guys too in the long run because you're not getting the most. It's going to take a while for this, what people call the gold market crash to recover. So I'm going to ask you guys, because as you all know, I'm not fully free to play, but I'm not a whale. You can call me a guppy. All right? I like to get a whole lot of opal because it benefits everybody when the prices are sold for what they are for. You're getting the bang for the buck. You're not getting cheated. You could get so much more. And now people are selling at the regular price and they can't sell their gold because why would anyone want to buy the higher percentage? The reason why they're doing it is for new pet. Sometimes you get the secret shop. Secret shop people, I can understand a little bit, but like they should be selling like lower amounts. Like they shouldn't touch the 1 million. They shouldn't touch. What should have it? Like, let me see. How much is this 50? Not that. Scheisse. 10. Okay, most that they should be touching is 500k. That's the most that they should be touching. A couple things of like 500k being sold off. I don't care. See, look at people talking. People say, I remember when 10 million gave 9k opals. 9k. They remember when that happened. And now 10k, you don't even get 2k. That's a big fucking drastic change. Now I get it, it's a person saying, so it's not, take it with a grain of salt. Yeah? But people remember when it sold for a lot more than what it's selling for right now. And it's ridiculous how people are allowing it to happen and screwing over the large majority of the player base. People won't care because it's like, well, I'm getting my shit, so why should I care about the other people? Long run, it hurts all of us. Long run, it hurts everybody except the whales. So I implore people who are doing this to stop because we need to work as a fucking team. If we can't stand united on something as small as this, how are we ever going to stand united as a platform in this game for anything else? I don't understand how people can just be okay with being so selfish with this. Sell your gold for what it's worth. You can get more. You can. It's just people are fucking ruining the market right now. Anyway, other things I want to talk about. We got the Groovin' Party because for those of you who keep asking, PlayStation did not get Digimon. Alright? PC and mobile did. PlayStation did not get the rights to Digimon. The devs fought for them, but they couldn't get it in the end. So the last minute like thing when it fell through, they gave us something. They gave us the Groovin' Party, which I understand is not the best thing that everybody likes. All right, I feel you. I understand you. It reminds me of the One Punch Man event. However, they did do something which is a lot better than other games, and they did give us 50 free of the rare summoning currency. So this, we got 50 in total. That's 510 pulls. Which, I admit, will it give you that new pet? Maybe not. Depends on where you were in the last one. I got mine. Other people got theirs. So there's the new pet. We got The final battle, which gives, um, let me, if you're doing hex chess, I did hex chess legendary. You can receive a hex chess mark. You can get 4, I think, per day. Yeah, I believe 4 per day. Uh, it is listed here. During the event, adventurers can use hex chest marks to redeem reward items in the final battle redemption store. From August 25th, 2025, 6 o'clock UTC -4, to September 11th, 2025, 5:59. That's a weird thing. Players who have met the requirements for hex chest co-op dungeon rewards will obtain 1 hex chest mark whenever they defeat hex chest guard Leotid, Ophelia, Polonus, or Claudius, the usurper on any difficulty, and 2 hex chest marks whenever they defeat Merida, the tyrant, on any difficulty. The redemption shop will be open from August 25th to September 17th. Unused hex chest marks will expire on September 17th. Please use them in time. So every day, you can get 4 unless you're doing hex chess and Queen's Coordination at the same time, which means you'd get 6, I believe, potentially. You can get 6. But if you're like me, you get those things out the way quickly, so it's only 4 for right now. If you have 18 of these things, you can get a hex chess fragment box. Limit per character 1. So there is that caveat. Which, I admit, it sucks. Sucks having only 1. They should at least give us 2, because then you could actually make 1 piece. But it's better than nothing, if I'm being honest with you. You have this, which can give you upper or lower halves of the armor. So say you have one of the hex. Say you're making cavalry helm, but you have only the bottom helmet fragment scroll. You can use that box, and you can get the upper head fragment for free. Or you can get started and only have to pray for one thing by getting it. So 4, 8, that gives you 12. So you can get 12 from regular hex. Then you can get 18 a week, I believe. Yeah, you can get 18. You can get 18 per week in total, because you got the 3 things of 4, so 4, 8, 12, and then you get the 2 for defeating the tyrant, chick, and queen coordination. So that makes 18. And you can do that 3 times. So every week you have the potential of getting 18 of those hex chest marks. Again, with the caveat of it limits you to, 4 a day for if you're just doing hex chess, and 6 if you have hex chess and the queen coordination that you can still do. So there's that part in this, and I pretty much went over everything. Mind Wars, no. I am on Mind Wars. Fallen Sword, don't get me started on this thing. It's hard. It's challenge mode is hard enough. Competitive mode for a person of my caliber, impossible. I'm at 52k power, nearly 53. I can barely get through one health bar if I'm being honest. Like two of my moves didn't take out one health bar. I know it sucks. It really does, and I get it. So, let's see. Do I have? All right, another update that came. You know how it was really hard to get Magtarum. It was really hard to get them. The only way you could do it is if you took your green energy and went and farmed Purgatory. Now, here's the thing that I found out that nobody told me until later on. If you have boxes of energy and you're max level right now, you can just pop the energy and you can farm more Magtarum. Nobody fucking told me. I kept asking everywhere on YouTube. I kept asking, like, is there a way to get more Magtarum other than the thing? And nobody told me until, like, recently. One of my friends was like, basically with the energy boxes, you just pop those and you can get more Magtarum because you're using green energy. But, say you don't have any energy boxes. But also say you got your full class set. Because if you don't have your full class set, I do not recommend this. You can take Abyss Decerium now, regular Abyss Decerium. You cannot use Hex Chest Decerium. It doesn't dismantle. However, Abyss Decerium now does. And you can dismantle 1 for 5 Abyss Decerium. So think about that. If you got 18, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Right there. It stacks up pretty nicely. So there's that caveat. I've gotten to 1,000 because I have my class set. 1,000 Magtarum, I mean, because I have my class set. And I haven't been upgrading or crafting recently because I'm farming for scrolls, which takes forever. Oh my god, the weapon scroll has been very unkind to me. Let me show you guys how unkind it is. There is a thing that drops in both Hex Chess and Queen Coordination. That is called the Tenebrous Weapon Fragment. There's an upper and a lower, and there's also the EX for the other weapon. I need Tenebrous. The thing about that is, if you look, I am maxed out on this. Fully maxed out for invested prayers. Prayer guarantee progress is at a 538 out of 600. People usually get that thing pretty freaking quickly, except for me and my one friend. Everybody else seems to be rocking with it. I have the worst luck in that. So, there's that. Other than that, there's not really much to talk about update-wise to this game. We're still looking forward to more things. I heard that Assassin, the new class Assassin, is going to be dropping in September. So keep an eye out for that. I think the actual class drops in the teen days of September, but I can't be sure off the top of my head. But But other than that, there's not really much else to say right now. At least nothing confirmed that I know of. And I don't want to give you guys a little bit of like false hope with it being like, oh, they're gonna be like releasing a part two for compensation or anything like that. I don't know that. I can't verify that. If it happens, then I might talk about it. Other than that, I got nothing. So I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys are still enjoying this game. I know it can be a little bit rough sometimes, but I do enjoy this game. I do love this game. I love this game mostly for the people. The people make this game as great as it is. I've met many wonderful people who are very important to me. I I don't want I don't want this game to shut down. I don't want anything bad to happen to this game because I really cherish this game.